My name is Tatum Zillias. I grew up poor, but my mother worked 2, sometimes 3 jobs to make sure I had all the opportunities she didn't. After graduating high school as a salutatorian, I started to study business. Soon I realized the biggest business was land. So while I was supposed to be at classes, I was scrounging together enough money to buy a house north of the campus. I was able to take the wreck and make it a better house, which I sold, and not for much, but it was real money. It was my money. Then I used that money to go to the same thing, the next house. Then I was converting undervalued industrial sites all over Pennsylvania. I sold my company, and I made enough off it to give my mom a good house. After a while, and out of the real estate business, I began to turn my attention to giving back. That's when I dreamed up Project Z, a public housing unit to be sustainable. I worked with the mayor's office in Philadelphia to get Franklin's trends. It went terribly wrong when we were putting on the roof and the wind picked up from a tropical storm that was in the area, and one of the squatters who was trying to sabotage the construction came in. The crane collapsed and 2 people, the safety person and the squatter, died. Her name was Grace. Do I regret what happened? Of course, but I don't regret taking charge in that day and the months before. I did what had to be done for the good of the project and people of Philadelphia. I wanted to give the people a good, sustainable home for them to raise their children in. I wanted to give them what I never had. That was my dream, and I accept responsibility for it, whether it fails or it succeeds. But 3rd-degree murder? Are they out of their mind? I followed every rule, and the ones I didn't, I paid the mandated penalty without uttering a word of protest. I never, ever wanted to hurt anyone, and ask anybody who worked in that site, they'll tell you. Nobody cared more about them, or did more for them, than Tatum Zillias. Grace's death was awful, but that squatter, he ruined everything. He destroyed that crane, that roof, Project Z, my vision, and the dreams of hundreds of families.